So you have a dream, a vision of the life you know you were meant to live. But for some reason, you can't bring yourself to do what it takes to get there. And it doesn't even make sense, right? I mean, how can you want something so bad, feel it in your chest, and can't bring yourself to move towards it? I mean, you see yourself in that version of your life, confident, free, successful, and unstoppable. You picture it so clearly that it gives you chills. Your heart races just thinking about it because you know you were meant for more. So why does it feel like no matter how bad you want it, you can't make yourself to take action? It's not because you're lazy. It's because somewhere deep down, your identity still belongs to the old you. And until you let go of that version, or what I like to call killing that version, you will always be fighting with yourself. Look, we live in a time where every answer is a click of a button away. You can learn how to start a business, become an athlete, and launch a personal brand all online. So it's clearly not about how, it's about will. And will doesn't just come from motivation, because we all know motivation fades. You get fired up for a week or two, maybe even a month, but then it's gone. You burn out and you start the cycle all over again. So the real question is, how do you break it? Well, it's quite simple. You stop looking out there and you start looking in here. Most people never slow down long enough to hear their own thoughts. They scroll, they escape, they drown themselves in pretty much any distraction they can find. But the truth is, everything you're searching for out there was meant to be built in here first. You need to embody that person you want to become right now. Think like them, move like them, and train, talk, and act like them before anyone else sees. Because your life will always mirror who you are on the inside. And listen, this isn't about repeating a couple affirmations or meditations for 10 minutes. No, this is rebuild. A rewiring of your entire system. You're not just changing your habits, you're rewiring your entire identity. And once you can do that, you win. And everything else starts to fall in place because the external world has no choice but to follow who you are on the inside. And here's how I did it myself. I isolated myself. I moved out at 15, no distractions, no girlfriend, no anything basically, not even my parents. I took 6 months to work on myself. And every night I sit alone, focus on my breathing until the noise disappears. And just a month ago, I started asking questions. Why do I want this? What's holding me back? What version of myself do I need to become to deserve this life? And when you sit with your thoughts long enough, you'll finally get an answer. You'll see the weak parts of you that need to die off. You'll see the habits that are killing your progress. And if you're brave enough to face them, you'll evolve faster than you ever thought possible. But let me just tell you now, most of you won't do this. Most people would rather distract themselves with parties, video games, and fake validation. They'll scroll through their dreams instead of trying to build them. And then they wonder why nothing changes. So here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're not disconnected from yourself. And until you reconnect, until you listen, you'll keep living the same loop of frustration over and over again. So I want you to take 1 hour a day to silence everything. Ask yourself these questions. Who do I want to become? What does their day look like? How do they think and how do they move? And most importantly, what inside me right now doesn't align with my future version? So sit with those answers and let me just tell you something. They'll hurt, but they'll guide you because the answers aren't out there. They're literally inside you. You just haven't been quiet enough to hear them. And that's when you start to grow at a rate that scares people. Your problem isn't laziness, it's noise. And once you silence that noise, you'll realize you were never lost. You were just disconnected from the person you were meant to be. And if you want access to my frameworks and resources that I used to build my own agency, scale it, and move out at 15 years old, I created a free community that teaches you how to make money with AI and develop the right mindset and discipline in order to maintain a business. So I'll leave that to you, first link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.